What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Chico Moya, and this is the best channel on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel right now. You won't be disappointed. What I want to do today is give my official review of my experience in Stockholm. I want to start traveling to a bunch of different places around Europe, starting off around Europe, and then give my review and perhaps a rating of how I felt my experience went. What you need to understand is that the last time I traveled was all the way back in 2020. So I thought it was about time that I go and see other people, or a different type of people, a different type of atmosphere. So arrive at the airport, and I haven't been to an airport in a while, and I'm not going to lie, it felt so freeing being in an airport. Do you know that the last time I left Helsinki was in like 2020? So I know I'm just going to Sweden, right? But the excitement of being in the airport and all that good stuff. And you know where I messed up? You know, I've got a card that gives me priority pass, which means I can go into lounges and stuff. And I was just about to go into the lounge until I realized, and you guessed it, I forgot the card, which is really annoying. But regardless of that, I'm just enjoying the energy of being out and about like this, you know? It makes me feel, it feels great. I can't stop smiling. I can't. It's just awesome. So anyway, see you on the other side. All right, it's happening. Goodbye, everyone.
Responsible for your safety, and it is important that you.
I finally arrive in Stockholm, and I take the train or the metro or whatever. I don't even know how they tell the difference there. Where I was going to be staying, it was a B&B. It was in an area called Solna, 2 train stops outside of the city. And I guess next time I go, I'll try get a place nearer to the city, because there were times when getting back was such a mission, especially late in the evening. But I'll get to that. Luckily, the B&B that I was staying, the lady there was very nice, so kind. She gave me all the directions of how I was supposed to get there and blah, blah, blah. So I arrive at the B&B. It was modest, I won't lie. It was really cheap. I didn't have tons of money. It was like 140 euros for 3-4 days. So, you know, I wasn't expecting royal treatment. I'll just put it that way. But, you know, I arrived there. It was a small little apartment, and the lady, she had her own area, and I had my own area. It was a really weirdly shaped house, I'm not going to lie. I arrived on a Thursday late afternoon, so I knew that I wanted to get out of the house and see things. But you know what was really strange? Even though I was in a new country, in a new city, I had this sense of just wanting to chill out and relax and maybe even go to sleep or something. I don't know what that is. It was really strange to me. I thought I'd have this buzzing energy to just want to go check things out and whatever, but that wasn't the case at first. So I ignored my emotions and decided to leave the house. I had maybe 2 friends that I knew and was hoping to meet while I was there. But apart from that, I didn't have any real structure to what I was doing. I wasn't vlogging really, like properly filming stuff. So I guess it was more about the experience. And I'm not going to lie, the first night was a little bit more difficult simply because I was trying to get settled in and I felt kind of lonely, and that's all right. Like, we feel lonely sometimes or whatever. But I felt lonely simply because everything was so different and I knew nothing. I went into town and just walked around and stuff. And I stopped a few people to ask for directions. And then this one guy gave me some ideas of where I can go for bars and that sort of stuff. If you are enjoying this video, please leave a like on this channel. It really helps get the video out there, and subscribe to the channel. It seems like only a small percentage of you actually subscribe to my channel. So do that for me, please. And if you'd like to support me, one of the best ways you can do that is to buy some of my merchandise, and it's all down here. It really, really helps. But otherwise, just a like is awesome. I am casually walking the streets of Sweden right now. I mean, Stockholm. One thing I've noticed, people here are really kind. You know how many people are asked for directions or I asked them to suggest a place to go. This one guy took my phone and wrote down a bunch of different areas I should go. Right now I'm in a place called Stroma. I don't even know what it's called. But very, very cool. It's also not as cold right now, so it's fantastic. It's really, really cool. Nice one, Stockholm. Nice one. One of the first things that I noticed is just how different the language sounds. I have been in Finland for around 5 years, and a while ago, Finnish was the weirdest language I'd ever heard. But I'd gotten so used to it that it now feels like home when I hear people speak Finnish, even if I can't completely understand what they're saying, which I need to change soon. I still feel very comfortable now. But hearing Swedish, my brain was finding it really difficult to make sense of everything. But later in the evening, I ended up in this little dingy bar. I think it was called Kelly's or something. I don't know. But I have no idea how I ended up there. But it was a horrible little bar. But again, even there, a group of people came and sat next to me or around me because I was sitting at a table alone, feeling quite isolated. And these people came and sat next to me, and we had another great conversation. And I ended up heading back to the B&B afterwards. But getting back to the B&B was such a mission. I got so lost. Or not really lost. It just took so long. And that's why I want to move closer into town the next time I go. And then the next day was a lot more productive and a lot more fun because on that day I went sightseeing. I went and had some dinner at a restaurant, and it felt really cool to just be walking around and feeling really light. I felt a lot lighter on the second day. I must say Stockholm is incredibly beautiful. A lot of the architecture is lovely. So I'm in Sweden right now, in Stockholm. a very positive experience of Stockholm. And I think it's a great city. And I think the people were mostly quite lovely. Nothing happened that was incredibly negative that I can think about. A certain area of town in Stockholm, when I tried to go to these different bars, so many of them were privately booked for the evening. I was like, what the hell? How many people are booking out like freaking whole bars and restaurants? Apart from that, that was really cool. I would love to go again and have a little bit more of a plan for things I should do and things I want to do. And but all in all, it was fantastic. I had a great time. So if I were to give Stockholm a rating out of 10, I would give Stockholm a healthy 8 out of 10, simply because it was fantastic. And maybe the last 2% was just mostly on my side because I didn't create as many events and things I should have created to be able to experience a lot more of Stockholm. So that's on me. But 8 out of 10 is fantastic. And I definitely want to go back to Stockholm and check it out a little bit more. My plan is to go to Copenhagen next. Although I like traveling, I somehow hate the idea of traveling for the sake of traveling. I kind of feel like when I go somewhere, I want to go there for a reason, even if the reason is experience, so that I can talk about my experience. I like the idea of doing things for purpose. Now that I've got a purpose of visiting other places to check them out and rate them and have a better understanding of Europe in general, I feel a lot more happier to go check out different places and to travel and that sort of stuff, which is nice. It's given me a nice boost of excitement for traveling. And what I would love to do is to travel once a month, even if it's just for a weekend, to check out different places and to meet new sorts of people, make new friends. I really want to do that. If you really want to see me do that too, like this video, it helps, and subscribe to the channel and buy some merch if you are interested. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know some of your thoughts below. Have a fantastic day, evening, or whenever you watch this from wherever you are in the world. You are amazing. So thank you so much. And my name is Chico Moya. Until next time, ciao.